Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. The voice is distorted and it's because I'm still trying to recuperate. I've got some flu, so you'll bear with me. But things are getting thicker, and somewhere in the house of the king, somewhere in paradise, there is no peace. I'm talking about the Kenya Kwanza shareholding company. Barely 72 hours after William Ruto did a reshuffle, we have seen some very clandestine moves, especially from Mount Kenya, that really seems to be signs and symptoms of a divorce. After that reshuffle, Moses Kuria went in public and said that he's got several enemies, and he believes that it is because of the enmity from Rigathi Gachagua that resulted into his being moved from that docket to another. The Nyeri governor, Mutahi Kahiga, for those who watched my last video, Mutahi Kahiga was speaking with a reporter from Citizen TV, and he said that as Mount Kenya, William Ruto should know that they voted for him because of Rigathi Gachagua, and that they are now looking for the next, they are silently observing the next move. Kindly watch that video because it was a coded message to William Samoei Ruto. Now, the bombshell that has really shocked many is that yesterday Rigathi Gachagua rushed to INORO FM to publicly apologize to Uhuru Kenyatta, his number one political nemesis. And people are wondering, really, what is happening? Now, according to reports that we have, Rigathi Gachagua rushed to INORO FM and he was saying the following, that Uhuru is our son. Even if we fought, the elections ended, he should be respected. You cannot imagine that that is Rigathi Gachagua telling people that they should respect Uhuru Kenyatta. It didn't end there. More reports indicate that while at INORO FM, speaking in the Kikuyu native language, translators said that he said that I said no one would be attacked, and we spoke with the other leaders. I told them that Uhuru is our son. Even if we fought, the elections ended. Uhuru, who is enjoying his retirement, should be given respect. And we have said no one will speak negatively of him. That was Rigathi Gachagua. That he really spoke for long. But some of the key points were, Rigathi said that he has ordered all the leaders to respect Uhuru Kenyatta. And he's saying that Uhuru Kenyatta should be left to enjoy his retirement. That Uhuru Kenyatta is their son. Even though they fought, elections are over. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting into the most interesting part of our politics. Mount Kenya is burning, or it is beginning. Kenya Kwanza is burning. The biggest question that one is asking, why the sudden change of heart? Why that very swift U-turn? And I will tell you this for free. If you're watching our channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button and click the notification bell. You can also like and share our videos. To those who support us, I want to say thank you very much for your continued support. You will continue to bear with my voice. Ladies and gentlemen, Rigathi Gachagua was warned. Mount Kenya was warned. And Uhuru Kenyatta, in his own wisdom, had seen the future because he had worked with these leaders and he knew where Mount Kenya would be safe. In whose hands? Because I remember that question, in whose hands will you be safe? Rigathi Gachagua his eyes are being opened because of the recent reshuffle. He just woke up to news that Musalia Mudamba Mudavadi, the son of Mulembe Nation, was added morals when the docket of foreign affairs was taken from Mutua and hugely given, gracefully given to Mudavadi. And the talks that are going on in Bomas will soon give Mudavadi an official office of a prime minister. Mudavadi has been going on official presidential errands, inaugurating presidential oath of office, like he went to Nigeria, he went to Zimbabwe. And you can see, if you care to, that William Ruto is quoting Musalia Mudavadi. With the recent appointments, the DPP was given to Western. In the KRA recent appointments, Western got a slot. Rigathi Gachagua is not happy, and he feels that he's being sidelined. Now, and he has realized that he must now unite Mount Kenya, and is now running to apologize to Uhuru. And he's sending emissaries to go and talk to Uhuru Kenyatta. When he says that elections are over, when did he realize that elections are over? They were in charge of the goons that burned Uhuru's Northland farm. They were in charge of attacking Mamangina and even taking away the security, withdrawing the security. When Uhuru's son was being frustrated, he was in charge. And he has just realized that he's being used and is now going back to his people. Is it too late? Is it too little? Too late. He has also realized that while William Ruto is causing animosity within, is really pushing him to cause animosity within his brothers and sisters in Mount Kenya, William Ruto is busy uniting Rift Valley. And people like Keter have been given positions in government. You see people like Gideon Moi, who was a perceived political nemesis to William Ruto. They are very quiet. Someone was saying that you will not hear people like Murkomen or Oscar Sudi making noise, because when your mouth is full and you are eating, you cannot shout. But when your mouth is empty, that is when you have the time to open your mouth and make noise. And Rigathi Gachagua is realizing that he's being used to create enmity among his brothers and sisters, while William Ruto is busy collecting and collating. There is a lot of peace and tranquility in Rift Valley. In fact, the only other person who can speak against William Ruto is Alfred Keter, the only man who is standing there who can face and William Ruto and tell him that the prices of basic commodities are high, the cost of living is high. And Rigathi Gachagua is waking up because he has been sleeping. He's at loggerheads with Uhuru Kenyatta, at loggerheads with Maina Njenga because he feels Maina Njenga is in full charge of some youths. He's really frustrating leaders in Mount Kenya. And for you to become a kingpin, the best thing you should have done is to call Uhuru Kenyatta, call the Mount Kenya fraternity, and talk to them nicely. Politics is about seduction, but he took that very wrong path. Will Uhuru Kenyatta forgive him? Because Uhuru warned them that you are safe in the hands of Martha Karua and Raila Amolo Odinga. Rigathi Gachagua stood in front of his people and they said Uhuru had neglected them, that Uhuru had neglected projects in Mount Kenya, that Uhuru was responsible for the high cost of living. Today, when the people are asking him, he can't swallow back his words, because the basic of commodities have gone higher. Their prices have gone higher than ever before. The prices of fuel have gone higher, courtesy of the VAT, value added tax. And he's wondering what to tell his people. When William Ruto goes to Central, they are given rice and meat. Ruto is busy relaunching Uhuru mega projects. And the question that is begging, that is the $1 billion question. Where are your projects? You told us that Uhuru was the bad man here. We voted in someone you told us was going to, give us a shadow of nice things. But right now, things are different. And that is why Rigathi Gachagua finds it very difficult to vindicate himself. And Uhuru has been vindicated. William Ruto gave a warning when the reshuffling was done. And that means that in the next reshuffle, you might find him biting the bullet and just kicking out some Mount Kenya ministers. Because William Ruto is trying to quote Nyanza, is trying to quote Western. The day he will be convinced that he can get votes from Western and Nyanza, he will drop Mount Kenya like hot potato. Rigathi Gachagua is someone who was warned that if you want to be a kingpin, because William Ruto is a kingpin in Rift Valley, Raila is a kingpin in Nyanza. Look at what William Ruto is doing. William Ruto has set Rigathi Gachagua. Every time he speaks ill of Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga wants to get to government through the back door. And this is not going well with the Nyanza people. When William Ruto was in Nyanza today, people, came to receive him. The governors were there to receive him in every county in Nyanza. While Rigathi Gachagua is busy insulting Raila. The other day he was in Ukambani, and the Kamba leaders complained that for a whole 40 minutes he was busy talking ill about Kalonzo, and they told him Kalonzo must be respected. So what is the president doing? He's setting up Rigathi Gachagua against his own Mount Kenya people, and he's setting him up against the other people, so that when he will drop Rigathi Gachagua, he will not get any solace and support from Nyanza. He will not get any solace and support from Western, because already there is animosity between him and Musalia Mudavadi. And he will not get any support and solace from Ukambani. So William Ruto is making sure that Rigathi Gachagua will be left in a lonely island. While if you check the relationship between William Ruto and the other tribes compared to Rigathi Gachagua, Rigathi Gachagua is worse. And so, ladies and gentlemen, Uhuru is being vindicated. Whether there are projects, Uhuru projects still stand out. Whether it is the cost of living, it was better during Uhuru. And do you know the difference? It is because Uhuru Kenyatta never listened too much to the Western countries. William Ruto's dalliance with the US has really caused Kenya very many problems, and Mount Kenya can see whatever is happening. Because under Uhuru, we didn't have LGBTQ. Right now, they have their freedom and rights. Under Uhuru Kenyatta, we were not forced to consume GMO because Uhuru had banned GMO. In Ruto's regime, it is there. Under Uhuru Kenyatta, fuel prices had not skyrocketed. Right now, it reached 200 something that has never been seen before. Uhuru Kenyatta had his own projects. Right now, William Ruto is replicating the projects. Rigathi Gachagua has been left. What is going to happen next? We wait and see. Because Rigathi has rushed there, anaomba msamaha. Itakuwaje?